27, born and raised in Chicago, and I'm a clinical therapist. My mom was first diagnosed stage 2 or stage 3 my sophomore year of college. So that was about 2012, 2013. She passed away in 2014. It wasn't that long at all, but based upon where she was first diagnosed and how severe the cancer was, she was not supposed to live as long as she did. At first, it started with a broken toe that never fully healed, and the providers not necessarily believing her that she's doing everything that she needed to get her toe back healed and everything. My mom had to get multiple opinions from other doctors. My mother was a social worker, and just the treatments eventually of getting those second opinions added up. So now she's on medical leave because something is wrong. She can't go back to work, but she's also struggling to pay for these bills that have added up. And then once it was found that it was actually cancer and that chemo was needed and potentially dialysis or even the surgeries to remove the tumors, all of these things were added up. Having to constantly advocate for herself definitely took a tear on her body, and it kind of wore her down a little bit. Although my mom and myself, our experiences are not really the same, it's definitely I'm currently going through the issue of having my providers actually listen to me in terms of what I want to do with my body. So I have fibroids. They told me, well, they don't look like they're big enough to necessarily remove, but I'm also in pain a lot. I'm in pain right now. So I've expressed multiple times that I don't care how big or small they are. I want them out of my body. And I guess this is the difference between my mom and her battle and being very vocal and advocating for herself, and mine is I don't have the money to pay for a surgery, to pay for a procedure or another scan or another ultrasound. That right there, I feel like is over $2,000. I don't have that. Unfortunately, I do not know how we fix this, but I do have an idea of something that we can implement in schools that could potentially help children and adolescents process their trauma at an earlier stage before it gets kind of bad and leads to other negative behaviors. Everything is for profit. Everything has to be a money-making hustle instead of actually being empathetic, like I spoke about earlier. Hi, I'm April, and I'm here to ask that Senators Durbin and Duckworth take the pledge for patients over profit, as well as to refuse donations from corporate healthcare.